everyone, we are going to talk about listening part 1. So generally students in listening part 1, they get most of this answer correct. Some students get 7, 8, 9. If you get 10 correct all the time, then this is not for you. But it is very important to get all 10 correct, right? If you get 7, means you miss 3. If you get 8, means you get 2. If you get 9, means you get 1. See, generally students miss their desired band score. Maybe they want to get 7 band. If they get 29, see, only for 1 they miss 7. If you get 28, only for 2 they miss 7. If you get 27, then only for 3 you miss your desired score. So that's happened in listening part 1. It's very easy to get all 10 correct. So today's class vision or aim is to help you to get all 10 correct. Okay, let's go. The first thing, let's go and see some of the questions. We're going to do it from 𝐋𝐢𝐳 19. Okay, 𝐋𝐢𝐳 19 test 1. Let's go and see. The first thing first, read in around the gaps. It's very important. It's very important. Rather than reading everything, maybe you will read everything, but concentrate in around the gaps, right? That's what you're going to try, and then try to gaze. You can actually gauge the types of the answer you will get. Types, maybe the answer, main answer, you will not be able to gauge, but the types of the answer you can actually gauge it. And then look for the articles and prepositions. It's very fascinating. Okay, let's go and try to research the question. First of all, here they're giving you a name and county park. So in this passage they're going to talk about a park. Okay, generally in listening test part 1, see, the conversation you will get, it will be a call center conversation. Call center conversation. Call center conversation means whenever you call to a call center, what happened? A person take the call, right, from the call center, and another person, maybe you are asking the question, right? You are asking the question, and this is the person who give you the answer. So here in your listening part 1, the same thing will going to happen. Someone will ask the question, and the person from the call center or the information center, that person will give you the answer. So generally out of 10 questions, 7 to 8, sometimes 9 answer will going to be provided by the person who is in the call center. Okay, so we will listen everything, but our concentration will mainly be on the person who is in the call center, who is giving the information. Okay, so first thing first, we will do the two things when reading the question. Number 1, read in around the gaps or concentrate on around the gaps, and then try to gaze, and finally look for articles and preposition. Okay, let's go into that. First thing first, the area dash hectares. See, dash hectares. Hectares means the area, right? So you're going to get a number here. You're going to get a number here. So you're looking for number, nothing else, only number. Dash hectares, right? Dash kilometers, dash meters. So dash here you will going to looking for a number. When you will try to listen this answer, try to listen for this answer, you will try to understand, okay, when they are giving you the number. About the number, I want to give you information. Whenever they are giving you a number, generally, not all the time, generally they will going to give you two numbers to make some confusion. Not all the time, I'm telling you again, sometimes or most of the time, 70% case, 80% cases, they're going to give you two numbers, right? So you need to understand two numbers. You are looking for one number. So don't be confused. You are looking for a number for the area, how much hectare that area is. And after that, number 2. So see, here is another point you can look for. After this answer, there is another point. Habits. But habits is not important for us. There is no answer. But ultimately you will need to wait a bit, because when they will give you the number 1 answer, they also need to talk about the habits. Means before you get the answer of 2, you will have some time on your hand. You will have some time on your hand to think about the answer 2. It's very important to know how IELTS work, how your listening part work. They will need to discuss this. Like before number 3, they will need to discuss this, and also they will need to talk about the title of this. Alright. So number 2, wetland, lakes, ponds, and a dash. So you can understand what types of answer you can get. Lakes means something where you can get the water. Ponds, again something you can get the water from. So see, here you will also get something that from where you will also get the water from. So lakes, ponds, and dash. So see, again things you can gauge the types of answer. You cannot gauge the answer, but you can really gauge the types of answer. So how it will gonna help you? Before answering number 2, you can really think, okay, I am looking for something where I will find some water, because in lakes you will find some water, in ponds you will find some water, and a dash. Here the picking point here for I told you to look for articles, right? So here is another article. So not only articles preposition, there is another thing, and okay, articles preposition and. These are the three things you are looking for. Here is the and. So means when they'll give you the answer, you can get the indication when they'll say and a. These are the things. Okay. Number 3. Children look at dash about plants. So see, I told you to look in around the question, right? Children look at means when they see. Children look at dash about the plants. So they're looking something about the plants. They're looking something about the plants. Okay, about the plants, etc. etc. means they're gonna say more. Children look at dash about the plants. So you need to look for at, you need to look for about. Okay, then geography includes learning to use a. Includes learning to. So learning to use a. So they're learning for what? To use a. See, here we have a preposition, we have an article, right? Use a dash, and there is an and here. Compass. So includes learning to use a dash and compass. So they're saying compass, right? Compass they have already given us. Now we are looking for something that is related to or near to the compass. What is compass? We use in math, right? Use in math the compass, right? The direction, to find out the directions, compass. So here you will also get something that is related to compass. That is something mean what compass work for. The answer you will get that will also work something like compass. Okay, so gaze it. It's very important. Per se, they will going to give you a lot of words out there in the listening part, but here you can see learning to use a compass. Learning to use a compass. You'll get a word that is related to compass. Simple. Finally, number 5. Leisure and tourism mostly concentrates on the parks. Mostly concentrates on the park. So concentrates on, right? Maybe when you are doing the class, I am telling you concentrate on this. Concentrate on what I am saying, right? Focus on what I am saying. Right? Attentively reading, this kind of thing. Concentrate, focus to it. Concentrate on the parks. Concentrate on the parks, something. So what they are concentrating on of the parks, that's what we are going to looking for. What we can see. For say, now you can think if you go to a park. For say, this is a park. What kind of things you can see? The answer will be something what you can see in the park, right? What you can find or found in a park. That will be your answer. So now you can just pause the video and think for some seconds what you can see when we are in the park. Just think about a park you have visited last time. What could have you see there? So the answer will be something from that. Concentrate on parks dash. Number 6. Children make dash with natural materials. Experiment with rhythm and speed. Now you can think what kind of things children make from the natural materials. What kind of things children can make, create, right? What kind of things children can make dash, and there is another preposition with. Okay, nice one. Here is another preposition we miss, on. Okay, number 7. They give children. Okay, before I move to the 7, I want to give you another information. Generally in part 1, 2 and 3 they will divide into 2 parts. Or say from question number 1 to 5 or sometimes 6, they will divide and they will give you another time. Okay, now you have some time to look at the question from 7 to 10 or 6 to 10, right? So this is a very good things to have when you start your test. It's a very good thing to have because you don't need to read all the question from number 1 to 10. So you just can read 1 to 5 or 6, then you will have another time to read from 6 to 10 or 7 to 10. Okay, here number 7. They give children a feeling of a, see, article of, see, preposition, feeling of dash that they may not have elsewhere. They give children a feeling of what? A feeling of what? That is, so when you think about the children, what kind of things children want? Think about a child you know. Think about a child you know. What kind of things they really want? What kind of feelings? You need to think about the feeling. A child may want an ice cream. You are not thinking about the ice cream is not a feeling. What ice cream give them? That is feeling, right? So you are thinking about the feelings of a child. So the answer will be something that is reference to feeling of a child. Nice one. So here is another, and there is that. Children learn new dash. Children learn new what? Children learn new what? There is an end, so you need to concentrate on that. Children learn new dash gain self-confidence. So children learn something that give them some confidence, new confidence. So think about it. What kind of things if children learn that give them the self-confidence? Think about it. What kind of things? What kind of things children learn and give them the confidence? Number 9. See, found. This is a sign of found. Means you again get a number. Get a number. Again, whenever you will get the number, they will give us 2 numbers. Sometimes 3. Most of the cases 2 numbers. 1 to make you confused, 1 to give you the answer. So cost per child, you are not looking for the, maybe the whole costing is maybe £100. You are not looking for that. You are looking for cost per child, 1 child. What is the cost for 1 child? Adult, such as. See, that means the answer will be the referencing to the adults. The answer will be referencing to the adults, such as means example. Adults, these examples, for them it is free. So some kind of people, those who are adults, some kind of, because whenever we talk about the adults means it's human, right? So some kind of human being, for those everything will be free. Practical issues will be free. That's how you can really gaze and think, okay, this is the types of answer I am going to get. Because if you don't think that, if you don't do that, it will not going to help you. There will be a lot of things they will going to tell you in the audio, right, or in the script, but you don't want to listen everything. You don't want to understand everything. You don't need to. You just need to read the questions and try to gauge, okay, this is the types of answer I am going to get in my answer, and then just listen for that. Listen for answer. Like to answer the number 1, you are looking for a number. To answer number 2, think about it. The answer number 2, you are looking for something that is referencing the water, right? In answer number 3 or question number 3, you are looking for something. Student will look for about the plants. And then learning to use dash and compass. So you're looking for something that is related to compass, right? In number 5, they're referencing your get answer that you can go to a park and see, right? Whatever you can see on the park, that will be the answer. In number 6, children make dash with natural material, right? So you can think you will get something children can make with the natural material, right? Now think about it. What kind of things? So it will be a product ultimately, right? And then number 7, a feeling of dash that they may not have elsewhere. So children feelings, the answer will be the feeling of a child. You're looking for something feeling that is referencing to the feelings. Number 8, the things, what kind of things children can learn so that they can get the self-confidence. Number 9, you are looking for a number, and number 10, you are looking for that is referencing to the adults. All right, okay. All right, now your time to practice it. So practice it. I'm going to play the audio right now for you. Just try to get all 10 correct. After finishing the audio, I am going to show you the script and everything, how and what makes you the answer, because if you don't analyze and research, you will not be able to improve. All right, so let's go and try it. Try to get all 10 correct.
Now turn to part 1. Part 1, you will hear a teaching assistant calling a country park about a school visit. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6.
Of our classes.
Okay, what would you like to know?
Well, I'm new to this area, so perhaps you could tell me something about the park first, please.
Of course. Altogether, the park covers 170 acres. That's 69 hectares. There are 3 main types of habitat: wetland, grassland and woodland. The woods are well established and varied, with an oak plantation and other areas of mixed species.
Right.
The wetland is quite varied too. The original farmland was dug up around 40 years ago to extract gravel. Once this work was completed, the gravel pits filled with water, forming the 2 large lakes. There are also several smaller ones, ponds, and a stream that flows through the park.
Okay, so I suppose with these different habitats, there's quite a variety of wildlife.
There certainly is. A lot of different species of birds and insects, and also animals like deer and rabbits.
And I understand you organise educational visits for school parties.
That's right. We can organise a wide range of activities and adapt them to suit all ages.
Can you give me some examples of the activities?
Well, one focus is on science, where we help children to discover and study plants, trees and insects. They also collect and analyse data about the things they see.
Uh-huh.
Another focus is on geography. The park is a great environment to learn and practice reading a map and using a compass to navigate around the park.
Do you do anything connected with history?
Yes, we do. For instance, the children can explore how the use of the land has changed over time. Then there's leisure and tourism.
That focuses on your visitors, I would imagine.
Yes, mostly. The children find out about them, their requirements, the problems they may cause, and how we manage these. And another subject we cover is music. Here the children experiment with natural materials to create sounds and explore rhythm and tempo.
That must be fun.
Most children really enjoy it.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 7 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
And of course, all the activities are educational too. Learning outside the classroom encourages children to be creative and to explore and discover for themselves.
I would imagine they get a sense of freedom that might not be a normal part of their lives.
That's right. And very often, the children discover that they can do things they didn't know they could do, and they develop new skills. This gives them greater self-confidence.
It sounds great. So, what about the practical side of it? How much does it cost for a full-day visit? We would expect to bring between 30 and 40 children.
If there are over 30, it costs £4.95 for each child who attends on the day. We invoice you afterwards, so you don't pay for children who can't come because of sickness, for example. There's no charge for leaders and other adults, as many as you want to bring.
That sounds very fair. Well, thanks for all the information. I'll need to discuss it with my colleagues, and I hope to get back to you soon to make a booking.
We'll look forward to hearing from you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you.
That is the end of part 1.
Alright, hope you've done it. Now we're going to research the script and audio, also the question. How and what kind of things they will going to help you. Let's look forward to it. Alright, so let's go and do it together with the script and the questions. Let's go.
2 of our classes.
OK. What would you like to know?
Well, I'm new to this area, so perhaps you could tell me something about the park first, please.
Of course. Altogether, the park covers 170 acres.
You can see the information who is giving you is the girl, right? Sally. And the information is looking for is John. Mainly we'll focus on Sally and John. We're going to focus on Sally the most because Sally is giving you the information. So most of the answer will going to come from Sally. Okay. And you can see before they start, they're going to discuss about the topic. They have discussed about the topic for a quite long time and then they nearly come to the answer. Okay, let's go. Move forward.
That's 69 hectares.
See?
There are 3
hectares.
main types of
Listen to it
habitat.
again.
Altogether, the park covers 170 acres. That's 69 hectares.
See, so 170 acres. Think about it. Now think about it. Please look and move forward. First of all, here see 170 acres. If the question instead of hectares, if they would say acres, right? Our answer would be 170. And they said that's 69 hectares. So see, 2 numbers. I told you, right? Whenever they will going to give you the number, they will going to give you 2 numbers. So you need to understand which one is my answer to make a little bit of confusion. You're looking for number 170, you got the 170. Don't just write 170. Okay, be careful about it. Let's go. So answer will be 69 for this one. You're looking for number, you got your number. Let's move forward.
There are 3 main types of habitat: wetland, grassland and woodland.
See, I told you before they move to the number 2, they will going to discuss this. So now they are going to discuss this, right? Wetland, grassland and woodland, and then they will come to your answer. Let's go.
The woods are well established and varied, with an oak plantation and other areas of mixed species.
Right.
The wetland is quite varied too. The original farmland was dug up around 40 years ago to extract gravel. Once this work was completed, the gravel pits filled with water, forming the 2 large lakes,
Now you know you're looking for water related something. So first thing, come to the lakes and ponds, then you'll get the answer of yours. Okay, let's go.
There are also several smaller ones, ponds and a stream.
And a stream. So ponds, so they use and, they also used a, then they give you the answer stream. See, and they use a, then they give you the answer stream. So these are the things we'll always going to work. Look for articles, look for prepositions, look for and, right? In this case, articles worked and worked. Okay, and also your gaze work, like something related to water. Here they have said water, lakes, ponds, right? They need to mention those. Okay, so answer will be the stream. Let's move forward.
That flows through the park.
Okay, so I suppose with these different habitats, there's quite a variety of wildlife.
There certainly is. A lot of different species of birds and insects, and also animals like deer and rabbits.
Okay. Before they come to the question number 3, they're going to take a lot of time because they need to describe all these and they'll need to talk about a little bit about the subtopic. Like now they're talking about birds, insects, so they're going to talk about a little bit and they'll move forward in other sections. See, it's very important to know, okay, what kind of things and how they will going to give you the audios, how they will going to handle it. If you know how IELTS works, it will be very easier for you to answer. It will be very easier for you to improve your accuracy. Very important. Okay, so here there are birds, insect and the animals, and after that they're going to, you know, okay, after answering number 2, you know, now I have a little bit of more time because they will going to discuss this first, then I will going to have the 3. Okay, let's go.
And I understand you organise educational visits for school parties.
That's right. We can organise a wide range of activities and adapt them to suit all ages.
Can you give me some examples of the activities?
Well, one focus is on science, where we help children to discover and study plants.
See, when you get the word science, there is another thing is important when you answer listening. From when the answer will going to start? From when the answer will going to start? Super important. When you get the word science, when they have said science, okay, now you can understand, okay, I am very near to the answer. It's very important. Okay, now I am very near to answer. Now you become more careful. I'm very near to the answer. Now they will going to give me the answer. So you become very careful when you listen the word science. Okay, let's listen again.
Can you give me some examples of the activities?
Well, one focus is on science, where we help children to discover and study plants, trees and insects. They also collect and analyse data about the things they see.
Collect and analyze data. So, they collect and analyze. Collect and analyze. Look at. You look at something means you analyze something, right? Per se, right now you are looking into the script. Right now you are looking into the question. Means you are analyzing the script and the question. Okay. So you collect. Analyze means look at. You can take the notes. They can make some what kind of differences they are making. For the look at, they are saying you analyze. What they analyze? They analyze data. They look at data. The answer will be data. D-A-T-A. Number 4. Let's go.
Another focus is on geography. The park is a great...
See, when they say geography, now you know, okay, I am very near to answer 4 now. Geography. When you say the word geography, now you become careful. Okay, this is the time. Maybe I'm going to get the answer. Let's go.
Environment to learn and practice reading a map and using a compass.
See, using a... They have used it. They using, see, reading, using, practice, a, article, a, correct? A, let me highlight this. A, see, a, here they used a, and they using a, compass, right? A compass, and, see, and, look at it, and, after the map, a, map, and, see, a, answer, map, and then and, alright? Okay, let's move forward. You can see after the 3, the 4 came very quick, but after 4, the 5, we get the 5, they will take a little bit of time. Why? Because they need to discuss a little bit about the history before they come to the 5. Let's go.
To navigate around the park.
Do you do anything connected with history?
Yes, we do. For instance, the children can explore how the use of the land has changed over time. Then there's leisure and tourism.
That focuses on your visitors, I would imagine.
Yes,
See, focuses on. So this answer given by the John. I told you 8 to 9, 7, 8, 9 answer will be given by the person who will give you the information, but one or two or three at max, generally one or two, sometimes three, the answer will going to give by the person who is looking for the information. But again, the answer need to be confirmed by the person who will give the information. Like here they have confirmed with the yes mostly. Focuses on, concentrate on, focuses on, concentrate on, focuses on. The preposition, look at the preposition here, the preposition on. Here they also use preposition on. Okay, all right, listen to it again and let's confirm it and move forward.
Of the land has changed over time. Then there's leisure and tourism.
That focuses on your visitors, I would imagine.
Yes, mostly. The children find out about them, their requirements, the problems they may cause, and how we manage these. And another subject we cover is music. Here the children experiment with natural materials to create sounds and explore rhythm and tempo.
That must be...
See, natural materials. To create, make. To create, make. Natural materials. To make, to create. What? To make sounds. To make sounds, right? With, see? With, preposition with. Here is with. The other preposition is after the gap. Here they have used a preposition, same preposition, just a little bit before. There's a difference. Okay, all right.
Fun?
Most children really enjoy it.
Before you hear the rest of the
And of course, all the activities are educational too. Learning outside the classroom encourages children to be creative and to explore and discover for themselves.
I would imagine they get a sense of freedom that might not be a normal part of their lives.
I get a sense. Again, the answer was given by the John. But see, the Sally will confirm. We're going to go in there. So a feeling of, a sense of, right? The feeling, sense of, preposition of, that, see, in around the gap, told you, in around the gap, that. So if you can understand how IELTS listening work, it will become easier for you to answer or correct as more as possible. Okay, let's go.
And to explore and discover for themselves.
I would imagine they get a sense of freedom that might not be a normal part of their lives.
That's right.
That's right. So the answer will be the freedom. Okay. Number 8. Let's go.
And very often, the children discover that they can do things they didn't know they could do. And they develop new skills.
To develop new skills. So develop, right? Learn. So you're developing some things means you're learning something. Or you're learning some things means you're developing some things. New. Look at the word new. See? New. New what? New skills. All right. Number 9. Let's go.
This gives them greater self-confidence.
It sounds great. So, what about the practical side of it? How much does it cost for a full-day visit? We would expect to bring between 30 and 40 children.
If there are over 30, it costs £4.95.
So £4.95 means 4.95. So again, the Sally used two numbers, 30 and so, but two numbers, you are looking for the number that refers to the money. Pound, 4.95. So answer will be 4.95. Okay, let's go. Last one.
For each child who attends on the day. We invoice you afterwards, so you don't pay for children who can't come because of sickness, for example. There's no charge for leaders and other adults.
So no charge for who? Free. No charge means free. No charge, free. Adults and the leaders, right? Leaders, such as leaders. Answer will be the leaders. All right. Look for it. Again, I'm telling you, before you do it, listening part 1, you can actually get 10 correct. It is not difficult. You just need to do some kind of research out there. Read around the clips. Read around the gaps. Focus. Don't just read. Focus in around the gaps. Try to gaze. Try to just gaze. What types of answer you're gonna get there, what types of answer you're going to get there, as we have always said that. Like here you're going to get the number, let me change the color of it. Here you're going to get the numbers, and then in this one you're going to get something that is related. This is related to what? That's related to water, and your answer was stream. And the number 3, children look at something about the plants, something, you get the answer data, use a what, something related to the compass. The answer was map, right? Navigation, map, compass, right? These are the same thing. And number 5, what you can see in the park, you can see the visitors in the park. The answer was the visitors. And the number 6, and then children can make dash with natural materials. They can make what? They can make sounds with was there. See, these are the things will always going to work, and then all the way around. So always focus on that. Read or focus in around the gaps. Try to gauge what types of answer we're going to get in that in the audio, and then look for 3 things. Look for articles, look for prepositions, look for and. That's how you can get the most correct answers. All right, thank you very much for joining. Hopefully it will going to help you to correct all 10 for your listening part 1. Try and practice how this is going to help you, and also do some more research, because if you know how listening part work, how audio work, how they will going to give you, when they will take some more time, when they will not take some more time, right? You can really understand in a very easy way, like here I have shown you, and that really works in that manner. Like after part 1 they have a point, means they will going to take some time. After 2 there is a point, so they're going to take some time. But after 3 there is nothing else, so number 4 will going to come very quick, and that will going to help you. So if you try in that way, it will going to help you in the right way, and hopefully it will going to help you to get number 10 out of 10. Okay, see you in the next one. Goodbye till then.